Hello, good evening and welcome to the Upschool Good News channel with me, your host, Gavin McCormack. Now, the Upschool Good News channel is dedicated to only good news, and we come from a global perspective, bringing you the most exciting, the most wonderful things from all corners of the planet to make your day a little bit better. Now, today we have some amazing stories from around the world. First of all, we're going to be heading to Calcutta in India to meet our correspondent Divyam Malpani, who's at a school talking about educational revolution. Divyam, are you there?
Thank you, Gavin. I am here in a school in Kolkata with the EduChange founder and team members. EduChange is a non-profit organization and resource center which believes in learning by doing. EduChange is mainly working towards providing communicative English-speaking skills to non-English speaking students in an interactive way, especially in government-aided schools with few resources. Let us now talk to the founder, Mrs. Manjiri Ghosh herself.
I am Manjiri Ghosh and I am having an experience of 30 plus years in education. Now I have my own organization, the name of which is EduChange Foundation. And from here we are trying to help out our schools which are not getting much benefits from the society.
I think that this is a wonderful initiative, and the system of learning and doing is certainly uplifting the children's confidence. Come and see the change for yourself.
What is the word that we have taken the name chicken licken from which word? Chick. Who has the chick? Show the chick card. Yes. So a chick's name is chicken licken. So what are the other names? First, chicken licken means who? What falls on chicken licken's head? Sky. No. Chicken licken thinks the sky falls, but actually what's on? The sky fell down.
These students are setting an example, showing that nothing is impossible. EduChange has certainly made an impact.
We can do it.
Back to you in the studio, Gavin. Thank you.
Isn't it amazing to see that education is not just about tests, points, scores and percentages? It's about making the world a better place and making everybody as happy as possible. For our next story, we're heading all the way over to Pakistan, to Islamabad, to talk about a story of sustainability where the local council has used recycled plastic to make a road for cars. That's right, a road made of plastic. Amin Haidar is our correspondent who's at the scene.
Thank you, Gavin. I am here in Islamabad. Can you guess where I'm standing right now? Yes, I am standing on the plastic road. Okay, now let me show you this road. Plastic roads are either made entirely of plastic or of composition of plastic with other materials. Can you see this green line? The vision behind this project is the global sustainability and the environmental growth. The good news is that the implementation will open a new option for recycling post-consumer plastic. That's all from Ramin Heather. Back to you in the studio.
What an amazing story about a road actually made of plastic bottles and recycled materials. Maybe that can inspire us to take more consideration about recycling things ourselves. For our next story, we're heading all the way to Mumbai on the coast of India. Our correspondent Anuj Sandeep Tawari is waiting there with a group of eco-warriors who are destined to make the world a better place.
Thank you, Kevin sir. I am here to present the good news.
Our websites worked on a big question. How can we take a significant step forward in achieving zero hunger? On the occasion of Diwali, we websites organized a meaningful initiative to donate Diwali farar and diyas to those in need. Through hands-on activities and field visits, we've gained a deeper understanding of how much efforts farmers put to grow food. The impact of our food drive and community outreach efforts has been overwhelming.
I am so excited to share some incredible news about the collaboration with the Upschool project. We recently became authors of our own books. We kicked things off with some super fun activities. And here's the big highlight.
On 21st November, World Children's Day, we presented our stories at a global conference. I think the best part is that we are not just creating stories, we are creating change. Our commitment is to make a positive impact.
We grade 3 students are on a mission to save soil. We are exploring real-world problems like soil pollution with a central question driving our curiosity: how responsible am I for saving soil sustainably? We are conducting surveys, visiting farms and turning kitchen waste into compost. We young eco-warriors are even making eco-bricks to tackle plastic waste.
Signing out from TBS Nashik, back to you in the studio.
Isn't it amazing to see a group working collectively and doing the things that are right to save the planet? There's nothing more powerful than a group of very determined people who want to do good things in the world. What an amazing story. For our next story, we're going to be heading back to India, to New Delhi, the capital city. We're going to be meeting Anya Tandori and a group of children at St. Mark's Secondary School who are running a book fair with a difference. Anya?
Thank you, Gavin. Today we are at the book fair organized at St. Mark's. Books are more than mere collection of words. They are gateways to alternate universes. As we immerse ourselves in the world of reading, we step into a realm where imagination knows no bounds. Let's have a word with the young St. Markians. Excuse me, can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Nimish Arora of class 4th.
Nimish, how do books impact you?
Books gives many lessons to me, and I even educate by books. I even learned counting and my first alphabet by books. Books are related to fantasy also. For example, unicorns, fairies, and other fantasy characters do not exist in real life, but they exist in our imagination and books.
Thank you, Nimish. That was completely delightful. Excuse me, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Pranjal.
Pranjal, what do you like about books?
I like about books because they enhance my vocabulary skills, and when I read them, I imagine that I'm the part of that story.
Okay, that's so great. What's your favorite book?
Mermicon Island. The
Why do you
novel
like that
adventure.
book?
Because it's about mermicons, all
Okay.
narwhals, and all magical experiences.
That's so great. Thank you so much. These were the thoughts of the young students at the book fair. Back to you in the studio, Gavin.
Literature can seriously be one of the most powerful weapons on the planet, as said by Nelson Mandela. Yes, if we use our words carefully, we can really change the world. And over at St. Mark's, it's clear that they're doing just that. For our next story, we're heading to my country, Australia. In fact, we're heading to Western Australia, where Jet Burrows, our correspondent, is going to tell us all about the importance of trees and how they protect the whole ecosystem. Over to you, Jet.
Thanks, Gavin. Hi, folks. Welcome to Yanjabop, Australia. Now, we're here because of this beautiful tree, and I want to show you what's so special about this tree. Come here. Right here, if you have a really close look, there are little seeds in there, and every year, cockatoos, pink and greys, and crows all come to feed on these seeds. And this tree is basically their source of food every couple years, and that's why this tree is so special. In fact, we've got 2 of these trees, and there's even more seeds on these trees right here, even more seeds. And these support life for so many birds. These singular little leaves support so many birds. And it's just crazy to think that there's thousands of birds that come here every year just for these little seeds. back to you on the studio.
Who would have thought that trees could be so powerful and influential? Thank you so much, Jet, for that amazing story. We can't wait to see those birds arrive. And for our final story of this Good News episode, we're heading all the way to South Africa. Yes, to Cape Town. We're going to meet our correspondent, Benjamin Rosales, who's actually talking to a farm that's producing food to help those who are seriously in need. Over to you, Benjamin.
Gavin, I'm here in Hout Bay, Cape Town, South Africa. I'm with Charlotte, the CEO of Love in a Bowl. They are a non-profit food charity, correct?
That is correct. We are an organic food farm. So as you can see here behind us, we grow vegetables organically to help donate to the kids in our community that need the meals most. Vegetables are expensive. Yeah. Organic vegetables are expensive, and so a lot of kids don't get to eat healthy food like we feel they should be eating. And so we get to introduce the vegetables to the kids when they're tiny in their little early childhood development centers, and get them to understand the vegetables and like the vegetables and eating them in their everyday diets.
So how do you actually manage to do this?
So I am one of many. We are very, very lucky. We have 8 guys that work in the fields all the time, but we survive off volunteers. So currently here today, we've got 30 kids from China. We've got 30 kids from Hamburg that are here. They come and volunteer. They help us clean the fields. They help us farm. So we rely on volunteers and donations to be able to do what we do.
I wanted just to say thank you so much to the Love in a Bowl team for letting us come here. It's really such an honor, because there are so many people putting their time, effort, money into this. And it's so awesome that if you look to that side, you can see exchange students helping our local community. It's just such good news. So thank you so much, everyone. Back to you in the studio, Gavin.
Thank you so much, Benjamin, for that absolutely heartwarming story. Isn't it amazing to see all these wonderful people doing wonderful work in all the corners of the planet? It's great to see the world coming together to deliver such good news. This is where you come in. This is our first episode. We have many more episodes to come, and we are already receiving news segments from all the countries around the planet. If you want to be involved, and be involved as a journalist in the Good News Show, just like you've seen today, then you know what to do. Send your 90-second clips through to gavin@upschool.co, and we'll see you all in the next episode of The Good News. Thank you and goodbye.